Once, in a small village, there was an old man named Ibrahim who lived alone. He had once been a loving father and husband. But tragedy struck many years ago when his wife and children perished in a flood. The grief was so heavy on Ibrahim's heart that it felt as if his soul had been buried with them. For years, he wandered the streets, praying to Allah for peace and contentment. But his heart remained broken. He often sat by the river where the flood had claimed his family, praying for their forgiveness and for strength to carry on. The villagers would occasionally visit him, offering food and company, but he would quietly decline, his heart never fully healing. One evening, an old friend came to visit him. "Ibrahim, why do you still sit here, day after day, with your sorrow?" his friend asked gently. Ibrahim looked up with tears in his eyes. "I have prayed for Allah's mercy, but I can never forget them. My family was taken from me. I cannot let go of this grief." His friend, with a kind but sorrowful expression, replied, "But, my dear brother, remember the words of the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH. Indeed, with every hardship, there is ease. Perhaps the ease is not in what we have lost, but in knowing that Allah's mercy is greater than any sorrow we endure." Ibrahim thought deeply about these words, but the pain in his heart was still too great to bear. He continued his daily prayers, but each night, he would silently weep for his lost family, feeling the weight of his grief pulling him deeper into despair. One day, as he sat by the river, Ibrahim's spirit finally gave way to exhaustion. He closed his eyes, his heart heavy with the pain of years gone by. When he awoke, he found himself in a peaceful garden, surrounded by light. And there, standing before him, were his wife and children, their faces radiant with joy. "Father, do not cry anymore," they whispered. "We are with Allah now, in His mercy, and we are at peace." Tears filled Ibrahim's eyes. But this time, they were not tears of sorrow, but of deep, abiding relief. He finally understood Allah had always been with him, guiding him through the hardship, and His mercy had always been waiting for him. And in that moment, Ibrahim's heart was at peace.
Thank you. Thank you.